What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. We are starting a new series today. It's called Sunday Sessions. These are just going to be talks about what's going on with us, with fishing, any of that type of stuff. To start off, we're going to be doing a little recap of 2020 because it was insane. This is our personal recap. We're not going to talk about all the stuff you don't want to hear because COVID sucks. But so I'll do my recap. Grayson can talk about what he did. So it was pretty normal up until the shutdown in Michigan, which was March 9th, I think. Because I played basketball the Tuesday. We had a playoff game. 2 days later, it was all shut down. So it was pretty terrible for people playing sports and everything. Baseball got canceled.
It was terrible.
So in that first initial shutdown, I fished a bunch with Grayson, but we hadn't really started up the channel just yet, so we were just fishing. He caught a couple mondos.
Oh yeah.
They were huge, like 2-3 pounders, which in Michigan, especially in the lakes we fish, ginormous.
Yeah.
So that lockdown, about 4 weeks into the lockdown, we got shut down hard. Like we couldn't go anywhere or do anything until about Memorial Day weekend. In Memorial Day weekend, we produced our first video. It was pretty good. We were getting into the swing of things. We pretty much just recorded us fishing and had a little music. After Memorial Day, we started. I started working. Grayson, he did his thing. He was selling stuff. I worked at a little restaurant. And for the whole summer, pretty much, I worked up enough money. I was able to finally get a GoPro. This Hero 7 silver, I believe. It's pretty nice. It works really well for our videos because it's waterproof automatically. You don't need a case, so you can still hear. I had a boat last year. This spring we'll probably do a boat tour, but it was too late in the season to produce one when I bought the new one. So last year I bought a boat for about $400, and I ended up selling that one for a lot more, especially than I bought it for. Sorry. And then I bought this new one, and we fished Labor Day in the new one just to try and get used to it. It's really fast. It's pretty fun. And yeah, so after Memorial Day, we got football canceled. Then they brought it back. So we played our football season. And then, that's 1 week after football season, I think, they re-shut us down. And we've been home pretty much doing nothing. I've hung out with Grayson a whole bunch, but we haven't pretty much done anything since then. And right now we're waiting for the ice to really get thick enough for us to use. Right. So how did your 2020 go?
Well, yeah, you capped it off pretty good. What was it? That first week of track was when we got shut down. That Friday of the first week, we found out that school was canceled, and yeah, that all happened. And yeah, that's basically how the fishing season started right there. The next week after that, when we were doing starting up online, we got into fishing over at the neighbor lake over by us, and yeah, caught some, like you were saying, some good 2.5-3 pounders, and hitting the mondos from Michigan over there. And yeah, it was pretty fun the first week or so, and then we got into later on we got into going on to the weekends, and summer started picking up with fishing, and we started hitting the bass pretty good. Didn't, of course, get most of it on camera, but we were hitting the fish pretty hard, and finally we were like, hey, why don't we just set up the camera and see what happens, and came up with our first video of the year, and yeah, it went pretty good, I'd say. And that was the beginning for us. And then yeah, throughout the season we went down this creek that we went through lots of hardships and such, and got to the end, and we're catching smallmouth, and we wish we could have got that on camera, but no, well,
We didn't have a GoPro then. That would have been nice to be able to
Yeah.
go for then.
yeah, it would have been pretty awesome. But maybe this next summer.
Next summer we'll probably try and go down that creek. I forgot to mention it for my recap. I got the biggest bass of my life, which I've been fishing my entire life, but this was like the first bass that I could actually say was a big bass that I've ever caught, and it was pretty huge. It sucked because I caught it Memorial Day weekend, but we weren't recording. It was like one of the few times we weren't recording Memorial Day, so we didn't end up getting it.
Yeah, it was off our home-based lake too, which was even better.
It was even
fish.
better. That lake I fished my entire life, and finally to catch one that big out of it, which is it was a mondo. It was like probably close to a 5-pounder.
It was pretty sweet.
It was pretty awesome to do.
And then I caught my PB too at the end of the season. It was probably, what was it? Probably October? Was it October? No, it was after October. It was right before things started getting really cold and they moved down to the depths down there. And yeah, I hammered my PB too. I think we got a video of yours. Did we get a video of yours?
We did get a video of mine. We got a few pictures. Are the pictures of yours?
You got pictures. Yeah, I have a few pictures of mine too.
That's
So.
nice. So looking forward to this next year, we're definitely gonna make more videos. We've been trying to record a few, but something just always tends to go wrong. Either we don't catch fish, or we had one where we were trying to make molds and we couldn't get the plastic hot enough. It was just always something, but Grayson finally able to drive, so we should, and he's got a truck, so we'll probably be able to make a lot more videos.
Pull around and
Yeah.
hit some more lakes, which that right there is going to bring us to our
Our goals for the next 2021 season.
oh yeah,
So one of our goals specifically for the channel is just producing more videos. I'd say our goal would, by the end of this year, to get to like 100 to maybe 150 subscribers. That'd be pretty awesome. So if you aren't already subbed, do us a favor and please subscribe. And then another goal, like our more personal goals, not so much for the channel, would be ice fishing.
Yeah.
I'd love to go ice fishing. I have been once, but I did not catch anything. And then catch more smallmouth. Those videos, like, I watch a lot of fishing YouTube videos, and those ones are just good videos to watch. They're fun to watch, and smallmouth are so aggressive, and they tend to live in rivers, so there's a river not too far from us, we'll definitely probably
hitting that up and
hit that up and see if we can get some smallmouth out of there.
yeah. What else? We got yeah, definitely want to do more ice fishing. Gonna be hitting a lot more lakes. That's gonna be a big goal for us because we've been
Definitely visit more lakes.
yeah, we've been on our hometown lake for a long while, and
Going on close to 10 years for Grayson,
yeah,
and I've been there my entire life.
yeah.
Catch a PB. I'd like to catch a bass over 5 pounds. I want to catch a walleye that you could keep and eat, because the only one I've caught was like 7 inches. Pike. I don't think I've ever caught a pike that was a keeper. That'd be pretty cool to do.
For me, it'd probably be more pike. I mean, they're always awesome to
They're
catch.
so fun to catch.
And yeah, definitely more river fish. That's gonna be a big goal, like Jay was saying with smallmouth.
Whether it be creek fishing or bigger river out of the boat, that's fun to do.
Yeah.
Another goal, which is kind of river fishing, trout fishing. Love to catch some trout. Trout are such beautiful fish, and like the technique you use is so interesting and fun that it's pretty fun to do. I've caught a rainbow. I've caught a brown. I'd like to catch a young rainbow. I've caught a steelhead before, and I caught maybe a rainbow like when I was 10, but that was so long ago. I'd like to try and catch another one. Brook trout, definitely a goal. They're native to Michigan, and they're so beautiful, and like the water you find them in is so pristine. It'd be a cool thing to do, to go find them and look for them.
Yeah.
Another goal, which is more a goal for a video we'd like to put out, are mini overnight trips. Whether it be going someplace and camping, or like overnighting, driving to a lake overnight and staying there and fishing 2 days. That'd be pretty sweet. Anywhere, like, if you know of any good lakes in Southwest Michigan or beyond now, because if we're gonna go sleep there, we can go farther away. Let us know in the comments. And then the last goal, which we've been meaning to get into for a while, but it's kind of hard because we couldn't drive.
Yeah.
More tournaments. So more tournaments. We fished one last year. We came in second place. It was just so much fun fishing it.
It was.
It was really fun to fish and catch the fish. Like, it was in our hometown lake, which was kind of an advantage. We ended up fishing second. But like the bag we caught a 5-fish bag close to 10 pounds, which it was probably the biggest bag we've ever caught out of the lake. The lake is more numbers than big bass, but we caught some big bass in that tournament. It was a really fun tournament.
It was against full-grown men too, so I mean,
we were in our little 25-horse tiller that went 5 miles an hour. We were coming out like $80,000 bass boats, still losing to us.
So that was pretty sweet.
You got any more goals, Grayson?
Ooh, another goal. Let me think. Definitely up on the PBs. We both want to catch bigger PBs than what we've caught this year, of course. And,
bigger bass. Any lures you'd like to try out this year?
yeah, I want to try more hard baits actually, because I mean we've been sticking to the soft plastics for a while, which I mean I'm not going to get away from it because we've been
Catching fish for years.
Yeah, nailing fish for years, but I mean, you know.
A lure I'd like to catch a bass on is like a big swim bait or a glide bait. I got one in the most recent mystery tackle box, and it was just pretty cool. It's like this big, and I've caught one bass on like a soft swim bait, but it'd be pretty cool to catch one on a big glide bait. They're pretty fun. I've seen people fish them. It's fun to watch. You can also catch pike on glide baits for sure.
Yeah. Definitely more walleye.
Walleye for sure. Walleye, like we will definitely have a video out this year of us trolling for walleye, maybe jigging. We'll have to find a lake and fish there, but walleye has been a goal for the past 3 years almost. They're stocked in our home lake, but we can't seem to catch them.
Yeah.
But we will definitely be trying for walleye. Steelhead. Within this next couple of months, steelhead we can definitely try catching. That'd be fun. The river right by us does have steelhead running, so we'll see if we can do that.
Yeah, that'd be pretty neat. Hooked up with one of those. I heard they fight really hard, so that'd be pretty neat. And then yeah, another thing. Let me see. Getting the boat in more lakes. Got that.
We'll do. I'm gonna be painting the boat soon.
Yeah,
We'll probably do a couple videos on like painting the boat. There's a few other maintenance things we might do. We'll definitely do a boat tour when spring comes.
we're gonna be getting more molds actually for making baits, so that'll be pretty neat once we.
There'll probably be there will be videos out.
As we were
Making baits is pretty fun to do, and it's not crazy expensive to get into. So we'll definitely be trying to get into that.
Basically, our goals for this year is gonna be beat everything from last year and make it better.
Yeah, we're gonna try to make the best content we can for you guys. We will see you next week, maybe 2 weeks. Have a good time. See ya.